So guys, Bitcoin just broke through $100. Here we go again. Everyone's freaking out. Headlines are screaming about a new era of the wealth. And the crypto influencers is doing the courses that's selling for $1,000 how to become a millionaire in 2025. And crowds of the beginners are rushing to buy it. But guess what happens next? Correction, panic, dump. And as always, you're too late. So crypto is a roller coaster. One day you're up and on the next one you don't have the half of your balance. It's unstable, unpredictable, and high risk. So getting in now is like a gambling with a blindfold on. Sure, you could have made money if you entered 6 months ago. But now it's too late. It's already broke 100,000. If you didn't have any Bitcoins before, you cannot sell it. But there is a way to make money. Not someday, not if you're lucky, but every single day, no matter what Bitcoin is doing. That way, of course, is binary options. All that matters is price movements, and that happens every minute. No blocked accounts, no frozen assets, and no overnight crashes. You are here in control. And here is the best part. While the market panics over the news, binary option traders use this news as the instrument that could help them to find where to open a trade and get a profit. So if you want consistent profit every day, take the action and watch this video till the end. And my name is Lisa, girl in trading, and let's get started. Hey guys, so here is our pocket option account. On the balance I have $3,000. Time of the expiration is going to be 2 minutes. For the first trade I will put the amount of $350. So today actually everything is going to be really easy. I'm just going to use 2 indicators. I will show you which ones right now. It's actually some basic ones and I was already using it in my previous video. So today we're just going to trade and talk on the site about the crypto, about everything, how to trade with the news and all of this, because it's one of the most popular topics you ask me about, like why you trade on the currency pairs and not on the crypto and blah blah blah. So today is going to be really interesting, guys. Just be ready for that. So first of all, what we are doing, we're just checking our chart types. As candles, time frames is M1. That means each candle lasts 1 minute. We go to the indicators, choose moving average, we change it to EMA and period to 100. We click save. Then we go to indicators again, we choose Williams, and we don't change here anything, we just leave it like this. So Williams is kind of look alike as the RSI. So I already had the videos about this, and now we'll explain you how it works more. So here we immediately open a sell trade. It's pretty obvious, but not for so many people actually. Now we'll explain. So first of all, our price is below the moving average line, right? And the moving average line is also showing us some downward movement. So in general, here's a downward movement. But before we can see that our chart was moving without any trend, it was like 2 green candles, 3 red candles, then 1 green candle and 1 red candle. And it's almost like the same shape as it was. So it's just like no downward trend or upward trend here. But before we open a trade, we can see a big upper wicks on the green candles that's showing that the buyers were trying to break this level, go higher and higher, but they couldn't. So here's a red candles appear on the chart. But the Williams indicator, we can see that this blue line is our price is moving downward. It's already crossing the red line of the Williams, the minus 80 level, the oversold zone, and go even lower and lower. So it's showing that the sellers right now is pretty strong. So that's why we open here a trade down. Of course, first of all, today we are going to talk about why binary options are better than the crypto, because a lot of people asking me why you don't trade with the crypto and everything. It's more popular, it's more maybe easier for someone, but today I'm going to explain you why. Because with binary options, you don't rely on perfect timing, hype, or waiting months for the market to move. It's simple. If there is movement, there's money. So let's talk about this more after we close this trade. So it's 5 seconds right now. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we close this trade in the plus. Okay, perfect. We had a profit of $322. We look for another currency pair where we could open a trade. So here, guys, what do you think? What kind of trade we will open? Buy or sell? Just vote for it right now. You just have a few seconds. So first, we can see it's in general more downward trends that going for a pretty long time. So guys, for those who's watching this video right now and thinking, okay, I'm not really that good in trading in binary options, and she's also saying about some cryptos. What the hell is going on? And guys, I have a solution for you. And if to be more clear, it's my Telegram channel with absolutely free signals on the pocket option. Yeah, you heard that right. I also do voice trading sessions where I trade with you in live time, or video trading sessions as well. So, and I know that a lot of people will think, okay, this is some clickbait and actually it's not free and everything. But guys, this is free. I'm not joking. I don't take any money from my subscribers for my signals or the VIP club. So you're always free to check it out. You can find the link in the description of this video, of course, and we are continue trading with you. So here, of course, we open the sell trade. So it's still continuation of the downward movements. There's no signs of the reversal. We can see that the buyers were trying to do it with like this 2 green candles, but they couldn't, and the sellers still won. The price is below the moving average line, and also by the Williams, we can see that right now our price in the oversold zone right now is not looking that good. So let's open a rollover. It was pretty quick decision, but anyway, we can see 2 green candles, so it could be some corrective ones, and I hope we will close it. So yeah, it could happen as it was before here. So it's like some kind of the same pattern as was before in the chart. So what we're talking about, why binary options are better than crypto. First of all, with binary options, you earn today, not someday. In crypto, you might buy a coin and wait for months, hoping it goes up. But what if it doesn't? With binary options, you open a trade for 2 or 3 minutes and you get the result immediately after this time. No waiting, just action. And that's why I like binary options, because I'm not the person that's gonna wait for months and months without any actually guarantees that this coin will rise up and I will get more money and everything. Because I heard a lot of the stories from my friends that are in crypto and they hate it so much because they buy a lot of the coins for $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, and boom, they lose everything, you know, because this coin is just in the minus, not even in a little bit of plus. So at least with binary options, you can save your money and not lose them because of some news of this coin, and you cannot control it anyhow. Also, second of all, crypto is a house, literally. Binary options is control. So Bitcoin can crash in 10 minutes, as I was talking about before, because of tweet or a random news, and you are not in control here at all. But with binary options, you react to what's already happening, up or down. No guessing, just movement plus strategy equals the result, of course. Third of all, news is your tool, not your enemy, like in crypto. So in crypto, news means fear, panic, or maybe should I sell or hold maybe. And in binary options, news equals opportunity. If there is a report drops, it's perfect. That's your 2 or 3 minute trade window. No panic, just a plan. So that's how you can use the news for your trading sessions and actually have a profit with this and not some panic or rush or something. It could be actually your good instrument. Whether Bitcoin is at $10,000 or $100,000, you don't care actually, because all that matters is moving. If it's going up, you open a buy trade. If it's dropping, you open a sell trade. So you make money again on direction, not on the price itself. So yeah, guys, and we have like 25 seconds till the end of a trade. It's going pretty well. It's reversed already. It's fluctuating actually around our entry point, but I'm sure we're gonna close this one. So it's really good that we opened here a rollover. So yeah, as you could see before, that we got more time of the expiration per trade, and it doubles up with the amount of money. Now it's 700. So it's now it's fluctuating 3, 2, 1. We close it. We close it, guys. Thank God. It's just like, you know, of course, I'm also a person and I have some kind of the emotions, you know, when I trade. And especially when it's like the last seconds and it starts fluctuating, it's the worst one. So here we open a buy trade immediately. Here it's pretty obvious. So we can see our chart already was trying to go higher because it was a downward trend before for some time, and it already achieved the previous support level. By the Williams also, we can see that the line of Williams is out of the oversold zone and going up. So now it's reversing again a little bit. So maybe we should wait and maybe open a rollover as well. Let's wait. I'm thinking actually, because now it started reversing. It's pretty close to our entry point. Okay. It's really close, but we're still not in the profit. Okay, now we were in the profit. But if it will start to reverse right now in the downward direction, we will definitely open it. Yeah, I think so. We can see some red candles. So I opened the roll over here. So we got 2 more minutes to our time of the expiration, but we also double our amount of money per trade from 350 to 700, but it's fine. So we just wait for this trade to close. Here we just needed actually more time of the expiration to put firstly, not 2 minutes, but like 4 minutes. So that's why we use here rollover. Also guys, in crypto, it's easy to be late. In binary options, you're always on time. That's my favorite part actually. So if you didn't buy Bitcoin early, it's tough luck. You're chasing the train literally. But with binary options, you're never late. You're reacting to what's happening right now. Again, we were talking about this. So every minute here is a new chance, of course. So crypto sounds good on paper, but in reality, it's really unstable, unpredictable, and slow. And binary options give you speed, flexibility, and real profit in real time. So it doesn't matter if you're a beginner or experienced. If you want to trade based on real movement with the clear strategy and instant results as well, binary options are the way to go. Because for me, I'm just kind of the person, I think, that like to trade, especially on the short time of the expiration trades, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. If you're a person that can wait, and can have some like risk, and without any guarantees, without any of your control, go into the crypto, you can do it, of course. A lot of people do it and they're pretty successful in this. And I don't say that, crypto is really bad, crypto is not nice, you shouldn't go there. If you like it, why not? Of course, there's something in this world, in this trading world and crypto that you will like more and you will be experienced more in and more professional, more interested. But for me, binary options is the best thing. And that's why I explained you why. And I think for most of the beginners as well in this industry, but at the same time, still people is doing this. Still, it's a lot of people, and I know also this kind of the people that really is into the crypto. They really like it. They analyze everything. They know what to buy, what to sell. Sometimes they have some professionals also that's giving them this information. So you could be really successful in that actually. But it's still really riskful if you don't have someone by your side that helping you out, like you're some kind of the mentor. So in crypto is also a lot of the mentors, guys. So if you want to get into that, why not? Of course you can try, but for me, I realize it's not my thing, and maybe for you too, and maybe you will like binary options more. So that's why I explained you everything as it was here. So guys, it's 25 seconds till the end of our trade. As you can see, it reversed in the upward direction finally, so it's pretty good that we opened here rollover. So let's wait a little bit. We can see by the Williams that the lines is going higher and higher, almost crossing the overbought zone. So it's good for us. But here I'm sure that it will not reverse in the last like 7 seconds. So it's 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. And boom, we close the trade, guys. We close the trade. So we change our amount of money per trade to $450. And we look for another situation. Here's obvious, we open and buy trade, of course. A lot of people will think here that, it looks like that upward trend here is going for a long time, so it's definitely should reverse really, really soon. But in reality, actually, guys, we remember our golden rule, trend is your friend, right? So you just follow the trends when you see this kind of the situations. If you don't see any signs of the reversal yet, you don't just open a trade in a different direction. There is no point in that. All of our indicators saying to open a buy trade. We still see here a pretty strong upward movement. Yeah, here's some corrective red candles, but even after them, there was still the upward trends that were stronger than the sellers. At the same time, there's still a chance, of course, that it could reverse right now, and it will happen that, boom, we get a red candle, or maybe it's going to be a corrective one, but we will still get it. And here you cannot predict it for 100%. This is the thing about the binary options and just actually crypto in trading in general. You cannot predict the future movement of the chart for 100%. Here I open a buy trade because I'm sure about this for like 70%. And the other 30% I give to another situation that could happen. For example, a reversal will happen right now, or some corrective candle or something else. But here I open, again, a buy trade because I see more possibilities here to close this trade in a plus. So that's how you should think as well. You shouldn't be too much, like, confidence about yourself. Like, yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna close the trade in the plus, because when you think like that and when you lose the trade, you think like, okay, this is not my thing. You start acting really emotionally. You start opening the catch-ups because you're like, no, but I'm right. I'm sure that it's gonna go higher right now. So it's like your ego already talking, in this moment. Sometimes you need to understand, okay, I was not right. For example, yeah, I was sure about this for 70%, but here's not a 30, here's some corrective candles happened. But here we close the trade. We got the plus. So now we change our amount of money to 550 and we look for another situation. So here is pretty interesting, guys, pretty interesting. A lot of people may think that it's good to open here a sell trade, but I'm opening here a buy trade, because here we can see by the Williams line that it start going out of the oversold zone and start going higher and higher. Also, our price hasn't crossed the moving average line yet, showing us that it could be the support level, for this price, and actually it happens like this and now start reversing in the upward direction. But it's not that easy situation, and for beginners I don't recommend to trade on this kind of the charts, because here, as you can see, is going like all in the zigzag direction. There's not that much distance between support and resistance levels. It's always changing. So it's better for you to find the situation like before, when you just see the upward trend, a really strong one without that much volatility and fluctuations. That's gonna be so much easier for you guys. And now, guys, we are gonna talk also how to use news for binary options trading. So a lot of beginners are afraid of the news events, of course, because they think that the market becomes unpredictable, but in reality, news equals opportunity. So especially when you are trading binary options with short time of the expiration. A lot of people think that when you trade on short time of the expiration, you cannot use the fundamental analysis at all, because it's only for longer time of the expiration. But with 2-3 minutes, you can also use that. And now we'll explain you how. So when major news is released, for example, interest rate decisions, inflation data, or central bank announcement, the market always reacts sharply. And you don't need to predict long-term trends. You just need to catch the short-term impulse. So here's how it works. First of all, step 1, check the economic calendar in advance. Use sites like Forex Factory or investing.com. Look for high impact news, usually marked with 3 bulls or stars also. So the biggest moves come from USD, Euro, or GBP news also. So guys, it's 1 second till the end. We close this trade in the plus as well. Okay, it's perfect. We're trading pretty good. Now we're gonna find some other situation. Here's almost the same one. We can see a lot of the fluctuations here. So wait for a good entry point. And I'm thinking to open here a trade down. Let me draw for you something. So our chart could go either in some lateral movement, either it could go lower and just break this level, or could go higher, of course. But mostly I think, or it will go in this like rectangle, just in the middle, or it will go lower than the level right now, actually. So that's why I'm thinking to open a sell trade. And as we can see, it was a downward trend before, then some upward trend for a short time. So we open here a sell trade for 2 minutes. So also, step 2, wait for the release. So when the news drop, within the first 30 seconds to 1 minute, the market often makes a strong move in one direction. So this is your signal. In binary options, you can enter a trade for 2-3 minutes following this impulse. So step 3, catch the momentum. So if you see a sharp spike up, enter a call or a buy trade. And if you see a sudden drop, you enter a sell trade. But important here, never enter before the news. So wait for initial market reaction to confirm the direction. So for example, at 3 p.m., US job data is released. A few seconds after the release, the market drops really hard, like in the downward direction. So you enter a sell trade for 2-3 minutes, and price continues falling, you win the trade. Yep, it sounds really easy, and it's actually really easy in the practice if you will try it. So why does this work so well in binary options? Because you don't need a big trend here. You just catch the immediate market reaction. 2-3 minutes is a sweet spot, because long enough to ride the impulse, short enough to avoid a pullback in a different direction. So guys, it's 20 seconds, by the way, till the end of our trade. So I hope you understand somehow, like a little bit how it's working. If you want for me in a practice to show you how to use the news for trading binary options, I can definitely do it for you. So just give me some feedback in the comments, guys. So it's 3 seconds till the end to 1, and we close it in a plus as well. So now we change our amount of money to $650, and let's find some other situation where we could open a trade. So here we open a sell trade and definitely open a double up. Here's pretty good situation, and I want to make a little bit more money than we have right now. So what is my tips? Only trade high impact news, because this is the most important one that markets reacts to. Also practice your reaction timing on a demo accounts, because for example it could be a little bit difficult for you firstly, especially on the real account. So better if you will open, for example, on the half of your laptop than use, and on the other half use your pocket option account, the demo account, and you will just try it out. For example, you see some new, boom, you see the drop, for example the first candle, the first red candle, and you open a trade down. You see again, it's about like some job in the US or something else that it's not that much. Or for example, the people is texting some reports about this, that the US is not giving them the job, for example. And you understand that, okay, now the price will go lower. So you see the first red candle, boom, you open a trade down for 2-3 minutes. That's it. Also, never enter before the release. So you need to wait here for the confirmation, because actually in crypto, mostly when there is a news already, the price dropped, definitely. So a lot of people buy the coins when it's just the rumors, and then they sell when there's a news released about this, for example, some confirmations or something else, because it's usually like this. In crypto, you buy on the rumors and you sell on the news when it's like already officially confirmed or something. So because all of the price of Bitcoins is usually made by the rumors, by the news, by, hype about this. So it's not that good actually. So guys, it's 2 seconds, 1, and we close this trade in the plus as well, guys. So it was really great. We just started with $3,000 and now we have 7,232. So give me more feedback in the comments if you want to know more about the fundamental analysis and how to trade on the news. Maybe it's going to be interesting for you. And of course, I'm always trying to do more useful content. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys. I always here post a lot of the useful videos about trading, and not only. Put the like button, and I see you on the next trading session. Bye bye.